Hello everybody, this is Vinton, aka BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thanks for coming out, and... oh god. Can I be the first one to just say, God damn it! Sorry. I don't like to start out this angry as I stream. But anyway, no, let's give a little bit of context for that. Yeah, story time with BitB now. So originally, I was planning on playing a little bit of ukulele today. That's not happening. And as a matter of fact, it's probably not happening for a while. Here's why. Yesterday, I was just sipping on some soda. You know, just a 20 ounce, no big deal. Well, at one point, I guess I swiped my hand across my desk a very bad way because I hit the 20 ounce, it toppled over, and fell directly on top of my Xbox One controller sitting here. So I just recently tried to reconnect it to the computer so that I could play a little bit of ukulele today. It's dead. She's dead, Jim. Oh, okay, well, I shouldn't say dead. It's more like... It works, but the control sticks, it's like constantly reading that the right control stick is facing downward. So it might as well be dead, is what I'm trying to get at here. So it's either A, I figure out how to open this sucker up and try and clean the circuit board, which who the hell knows if that's even going to fix it. Or B, just get a new controller. In all likelihood, I'm probably going to go for the second option, because there's actually newer Xbox One controllers that have come out that are a little more advanced than this thing right here, so... I don't know. It's like... That's just another extra thing that I've got to pick up, because there's... I don't know why, but it just seems like I'm in a situation where there are so many things that are just breaking around here. I don't understand why. It's like, you know, this was my fault. Unfortunately, yeah, it's my fault. But you remember me talking about the HD TV that broke the other day? That broke. Then there's... what else? Oh, apparently the dishwasher is on the fritz. Woo! And the refrigerator is starting to make this weird noise. It's like, what the fuck happened? Like, is there suddenly just a wave of salt in the air that's just, like, fucking with electronics? I don't understand. It just seems like there's a whole bunch of things that are breaking out of goddamn nowhere. So, I don't know, I hope this trend stops, because I don't know what the next thing's gonna break. I'm scared. I don't know. But anyway, that's just a long-running way of saying I'm not gonna be playing ukulele. Instead, I had to come up with something on short notice, last minute. I thought about playing Dead Cells today, but honestly, I am so not interested in playing Dead Cells. I don't know why, I'm not really in the mood to do it. Apparently they've updated, but... which, by the way, apparently the update has destroyed a bunch of people's save games. So, if we do go back into Dead Cells, that means I'm going to have to go back in completely fresh. So there's that thing. No, I decided to play Ark Survival Evolved today. And the reason why is because they've recently updated it, and the updates are actually really good. No, I like it. I like the updates something fierce, so we're going to go ahead and just play a little bit of that. Now, if you'll excuse me, unfortunately, because this is so last minute here, I actually don't have the... I don't have it set up. I don't have, like, the template set up for Ark Survival on the screen here, so I'm going to have to program that in manually. So, let me just start the game. Hold on 1 second. Come on. There we go. Music. Right. Almost ready to go. Actually, kind of wonder what it would be like to stream Ark at this point in time, because Ark takes up a hell of a lot of resources I've found, and it's... Hold up. There we go. Ready, set, and... all good. All game. Anyway, now the last time that I tried to stream, it seemed like the graphics were holding up, as well as, you know, just picture, video, but I know Ark, it uses up a hell of a lot of resources, so, meh. Alright, so anyway, one thing I'm really interested in doing today is I want to dive into the Ragnarok map. Now, I've already done it. I've already done some experimentation in it, but just for the sake of doing the stream, I have completely deleted my old save, and we're going to dive straight into brand new game of Ark here. However, I'm not going to be making this a series. I'm just going to dive in there for shits and giggles sake. So I want to be able to do a whole bunch of things on this stream. A whole bunch of, like, updating and making myself dolled up with equipment and things, but I can't really do that under the, you know, the leveling circumstances of Ark. So I'm going to actually be adjusting the settings to make it, I guess, easier. So what should it be? Resistance? No. Here, I'm gonna push the XP multiplier up. Yeah, I'm gonna push it up to 3. Taming speed, I'm not gonna tame anything today. Turret damage, harvesting. Mainly, I just want to be able to get a whole bunch of HP really early on and then dive right into upgrading myself and getting items, things like that. What else? Trying to think. What else would there be? Is there advanced stuff? Oh, right. I should probably do some... Give me a sec. Yeah, I should probably change the harvest amount up a little bit so that we're collecting more items for, you know, for outings and things, just so we can collect this stuff easy and quick. That should do it. Those are the only settings I really want to do. I want to be able to harvest a bunch, and I want to be able to gain a lot of XP. And aside from that, I am cool with just the challenges of possibly being eaten by a raptor. Alright. It's dive in time. Oh, but yeah. God damn it. Like, controller thing. That's, again, it's another big stint of money that I don't want to be spending, but unfortunately I got it now. Woo! Shit happens, I guess. Okay, well that loads up. Okay, here we go. No, we're gonna create new survivor now. Actually, Jesus, I wiped out my save. Why is this happening? No, I don't want any of this. Son of a bitch. Okay, I guess I'm going to be spawning in with a whole bunch of my... No, I don't want to do that. Here, hold up a second. Boy, can you tell that this was last goddamn minute? Lovely. Hold up. I know how to fix this. Because I want to go in completely 100% fresh. I don't want any of my old camps or things to be there. So, guess I gotta go into the actual Steam files. Common, Ark, shooter game, and then you just saved. Then I think you need to just delete local profiles, if I remember correctly. Or something like that. You know, let's just delete the entire saved folder. What the fuck not? It'll probably come back completely fine, right? I don't know. We'll see. You'd think a game would be smart enough that... Okay, yep, the save folder came back. That's a tiny bit scary. But that should wipe out everything that I had set up originally. Okay, back to what I was saying. XP multiplier. And harvesting amount. And then everything else can be... you know, everything else is fine. Probably. And then we're going to pick Ragnarok as the map we go to. And we'll take a gander at, you know, what Ragnarok has to offer. Again, I've already done a little bit of exploring in it. Here we go. Okay. Alright, so what do I choose? What do I do? Here. I'm going to say, let's just click the random button until we find someone we like. Stubby. Very burly. Oh my... Okay, I like that. No... Almost. I like the setup, but we need to do something. Need to do something with the legs. They're not right. Here. Skin those down. There we go. Perfect. And his name will be Spartacus. Oh, shit. I'm spawning. Okay, I guess I'm spawning in the Highlands. Not one of the more recommended places, I don't think. Well, it's beach. I could make that work. Okay. Yes, I guess we'll see. I'm cold. Good. Great start. I think I recall where this is on the map, actually. Oh, no, this is completely off. This is off from where I was initially. Crap. Again, we're near the beach. I think we can make this work. Is this the beach? Yeah, it's the beach. Yeah, okay. So I think in Ragnarok they added a whole bunch of like just brush and stuff that you can collect on the ground. So if you don't want to bloody up your knuckles, you can actually go and just collect sticks. I don't know if that was added in Ragnarok or if it was, or what have you. Oh, hey, level up. Great. Okay. Yeah, I might just want to do the whole beat up thing anyway. There we go. That should be enough to make a tool, right? Now we collect stuff. That works. Okay, the first thing should be a pickaxe, right? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I can make a pickaxe. And then... Oh, right. I need to actually upgrade myself here. Let's say... Well, what do we want to upgrade? How about in case I need to run like a ninny? Up stamina. Okay, we have 5 more of those. I'm going to select those 2. Okay, next up... Now, you'll notice, I don't know if you have been away from Ark for a really long period of time, the inventory here is... It's changed pretty drastically. Like, ridiculously so. Like, it looks prettier, I will say. Like, they dolled the entire inventory up, as well as they made it a little bit more convenient to go through it. And I have to say, that is a very good change, because I remember the inventory for Ark, it worked, you know, that's good, I suppose. But at the same time, like, it's kind of obnoxious just to be like, okay, where does this thing go? I didn't know there was a bunch of hotkeys, but I never really learned to do any of the hotkeys. The way it's set up right now, it's a lot more convenient to work with. Okay, what do I need now? Thatch. Right, that can be done. So why is this not a recommended place to start? I don't know. I guess I will see. Okay, so how quickly... Oh, god damn it, hold up. There. I dragged in the blueprint. Anyway. How quickly am I going to be leveling up here? How many... Oh god, I already have 2 points. Alright. More stamina. And the ability to carry more, I guess. Alright. I'm able to build basic structure components now. Yeah, I guess. Oh god. I don't have a whole lot of points left now. Shit. It's fine. Actually... Oh, damn it, that takes 6. Ah! Meh, I hate being selective with points. I suppose you have to add the, you know, the element of thought into it. Okay, can't break that. Good. So is there anything out here that happens to have a whole bunch of food on it? I would like. There, no, collecting stuff. All right. Oh, but no, back to thinking about some stuff. I don't know. In general, like, that whole controller thing, that's the only thing that's sort of ringing in my mind right now. Mainly because it pisses me off so much. Like, I remember actively spilling just, like, soda, a whole bunch of, like, crumbs, all that kind of thing, into old controllers. Why is it, like, so easy? Just you would think something like the console that is specifically designed for the gamers that drink the Mountain Dew and eat the Doritos. You'd think they'd make them a little bit more water resistant. Like, I get it's soda and all that, but I don't know. Am I spoiled in thinking that electronics and things like that should be a little more resistant to water nowadays? Maybe, especially something that's supposed to like get covered in your sweat and all that stuff. for people with sweaty hands. Oh, thank you, game. Movement speed. Again, in the event I need to run. Anything... sloped thatch roof. I don't really need slopes. You know, I'm not here for the luxury. I'm here for just base function. It's how I tend to play video games, now that I think about it. Okay, I should probably have just a basic something or other. Nothing fancy, just something that houses me. There we go, and I need a bunch more ingredients to make a roof. That is fine. I'm not looking forward to nighttime, because I am not prepared for that. Okay, I need more thatch. There we go. And then make the roof. Okay, so we can make ourselves a tiny shitty hut. Great. We're right about at where we left off the last time we played Ark, which was hut and nothing else. Okay. How big of a hut did I end up making the first time? I literally think it was 1 by 1, exactly like this. All right, let this begin. No, I remember playing Ark with a bunch of friends at one point, and we had actually jumped onto a server. We were just sort of chilling out. It wasn't like some serious PvP kind of thing. We were just... Oopsies, what? What did I just say I wanted to make? Yeah, whatever. There we go. Structure. Okay, I apparently made a door. God damn it. Ooh. Hello, bird. I'm not confident enough that I could actually actively kill you, so... You just be on your merry way. Alright. Now I played it for a while. And I tried to learn a whole bunch of the elements of the game while we were playing. I think that's one thing that actually did genuinely help me out. I just, like, play with friends, and yeah, when you're in a circumstance like that, it really kind of forces you to learn all the elements and how everything works and what the best strategies are for surviving. Hi, I don't know if you're hostile or not. The hell are you? Are you a Komodo dragon? You leave me the hell alone, dude. No. No, he's freaky. I'm not looking forward to... I'm nervous. Don't like being out here all alone. Let's see. What other things should I be trying to go for right about now? Like, not doing great on food, but, I mean, I think the berries will hold me up enough. At least until I can manage to get myself a bow or something to be able to kill shit with. Well, oh god, no. Oh, no, you're fine. Okay. I thought you were one of the acid spitters. No, I think that's... Yeah, you're just one of the derpy-looking ones. the one with the bulbous head. I forget what you're called. Yeah, I don't know. Jesus, I'm thirsty. Bloop. It's fine. It's good. I think I need to eat all my berries. But that did not help me out much at all. Crap, I need meat. How am I doing right now? Oh, level-wise, I don't really have much. Okay, let's choose movement speed again. What do I have available? There's a slingshot that might help with knocking a dinosaur out. Then again, do I need it? I don't think so. Is this a tent? I don't think I've ever made a tent in Ark. I didn't even know that was a thing. I don't know. Crap. Oh, hey, my hunger actually did go up quite a bit. Alright. Well, that being said, I guess I could just collect a bunch of berries for now, and then when I collect enough levels, then I could finally, you know, get myself some artillery. Kick some things' asses. Anyway, So Ark's a pretty chill game when they're when dinosaurs aren't trying to kill you. I thought like I could do some conversing about some news that I've recently seen. No, a little bit earlier today I was just surfing through Ars Technica. I surf through like tech news and that kind of thing. And I was looking through some fun question mark reports on stuff. I'm trying to remember a few things. Oh God. I just remembered one thing that it hurts me on the inside whenever I see it. No, there's that news report. This is grim as all hell. It's a news report about girlfriend. I forget her name. Frankly, I don't want to think about her name, and I don't want to remember her because this was terrible. Now, it's this girl. She had a boyfriend, and the boyfriend was suicidal. And eventually, she managed to convince boyfriend to kill himself via text messages. And that's horrible. I hate hearing stuff like that. It's just awful. But looking into it, like, this was some, like, sick, terrible stuff that she was saying to this dude. And I can tell you, like, not from personal experience, but I have known many cases of people who, in their time of need and when they need somebody to talk to, I know how vulnerable somebody can be in that circumstance. And yeah, it is absolutely possible that somebody could be swayed in that kind of way. I think the sickest part of it was probably the day that it actually happened, when you know, she finally actually managed to convince him to do the deed. And he actually, you know, he did it by sitting in his car and letting it fill up with CO2 or whatever cars give off as gas. Essentially depriving him of oxygen. He was about to chicken out, and he dived out of the car, and it's just like, no, okay, no, can't do this. She gets on the horn with him and directly calls him and tells him to get back in the car and finish what you started. That's fucked up, man. Like that is adjacent to something like it's adjacent to something sociopathic. Like, fuck. Like, do you not understand life at all? Because that's what I got out of that. It's like, it really seems like she does not give two shits about another person's life. All she cares about is the idea that she was able to manipulate this person into doing whatever she wanted. And that's awful. Like, like, it hurts my brain to think about stuff like that, because it's... Hello, Oaks. GG. I'm talking about heavy subjects. Because, God, it's been a heavy day. But no, seriously. Like, if there's anything I really hope people can take from that kind of story, it's that, you know, if somebody is actually in need of a friend... Here, break that. No, if you're in need of somebody to talk to, like, if you're in that kind of scenario where you are that low, seriously, there are people that will talk to you. Like, there are people that it's pronounced ox. Oh, yeah. I think I remember seeing another person that had names similar to that pronounced it ox, and it was like spelled interestingly. It was like O-U-X, and it's just like, it's pronounced ox, or A-U-G-H-T, or something. I got you. Now, that was one story that I thought... I'm trying to think if there's any other news stories that make me happy. I don't know. I don't know. I guess the good news of that story is that she was found guilty. God. I don't know. I guess I've talked like I've talked everybody's ears off about E3, so I don't know if I really want to talk too much about that. I suppose there was a whole lot of me just being like, I wasn't all that interested in E3, and that's about it. And that's why I say, if there's anything that you, like, in particular that you were excited about E3 with, dude, let me know. Like, I could be completely forgetting about a certain thing. I don't know. I can't get up that excitement because I'm... Oh, it's indies. I like the indies. You don't even know what I talked about? Oh, right. Yeah, it's a story about the one gal who managed to convince her boyfriend to commit the suicides. That one. Via text message, which is probably one of the more disgusting ways to do it. Ugh. But that news story has been all over the place. And it kind of sets a... It's interesting because it sets a specific precedent that people should be held responsible with whatever it is that they do online. To an extent, yes, I would say absolutely. Especially in that circumstance. God. Let's see. Okay. Ox, you're excited for Call of Duty, World War II, and Assassin's Creed Origins. I guess if there's anybody that could probably pull off going back to its roots and doing the whole World War kind of thing, I would think Call of Duty could probably do it. I don't know, when Battlefield did it, I was just unenthused and uninterested, and because I played some Battlefield games in the past and meh, I wasn't all that excited. I think I played like modern I think Battlefield Modern Combat or whatever the heck. Was that Battlefield? I think it was. Assassin's Creed Origin. I will say I remember I was much more interested in the Assassin's Creed series around the time when Uplay wasn't a thing. Again, I'm a hardcore PC gamer when it comes to that stuff. So having to forcefully go through Uplay in order to play any of the games that Ubisoft does, I mean, it's a lot better than what it used to be. Like, a long time ago, Uplay was absolutely dreadful. Like, it hurt playing stuff on Uplay. Like, I remember several occasions where I would just be playing I think it's like Assassin's Creed 2, and it just kept on cutting out for me. You know, because you always had to have an always-on connection, that kind of thing. And that really showed me just how crap an always-on connection ends up being. Huh. No. I hated it. Did not like. But I hear that it's gotten better. Like, I know that the new Uplay system that they have, it's a lot more lenient. And as long as you just give it the handshake, just being like, hello, I own the game. This is the validation. It's like, okay, you own game. Go ahead and play. So it's better in that regard, but... you were waiting for Fallout 5, but it ended up being Wolfenstein. I was not... Fallout 4 has not been out long enough, I don't think. I wasn't really expecting anything Fallout related. I mean, like, all the stuff VR related, I kind of was, because they talked about it a long time ago. They didn't really capitalize or promise on any of that stuff. I'm not a gigantic fan of Wolfenstein, but I will say I respect it. That's for sure. You know, I like me an old school style first person shooter. You know, the kind of old school where you're going back to med kits and I don't know, just the original management of yourself. Crap. Yeah, that's why I like Doom so much. Doom was a blast and a half. Move back over here. Let's see. I think some of the main things that I was really excited for E3, again, was stuff Microsoft, because, you know, a time way back in the ether, I was kind of a... You're more of a console gamer? Hey, that's good. Actually, I got into talking in details about that with a bunch of friends of mine. Like, consoles definitely have their place, especially for people who do not have the time or the care to do any PC type thing. Like, if you don't need a super powerful PC, yeah, consoles are perfectly fine. Especially some of the consoles coming out now, because if I weren't a PC gamer, I would kind of be interested in picking up the Xbox One X. Because that's actually some pretty decent power. And also the Xbox is, you know, now that they... What was that one guy? Dean Matrick? Oh, God. I think that was his name. Yeah, now that he's out of the picture, we don't have to worry about dealing with his policies and all that stuff. You know, the policies of the man who, quite literally, he had... Like, I don't think he had worked on a video game directly in his life. And yet somehow, suddenly, he becomes the CEO of, you know, the Xbox branch. Why? I don't know. Now, Phil Spencer, he is way... Like, I don't know. I like him a hell of a lot more. You know, he's got an ethic to him that I mean, I think it's because of him that a whole lot of video games are now being ported over to Windows 10. There you go. Oh, God, it's dark. Nope. Great. Well, now what? I'm a little bit up shit creek without a paddle. Oh, well. Well, what can I do at night? I mean, I got plenty of berries. Just walk in circles. No idea. Now, again, the only consoles that I really pay attention to nowadays, basically Nintendo. And that's just because I'm a gigantic fanboy when it comes to Nintendo. That's about it. You know, like, it's the only company that I give the excuse to just go and get their... I mean, and not only that, but Nintendo is really, like, ham-fisted. Like, they hold on to their IPs like gold and myrrh. You know, they care a lot about that stuff, and that's why I don't think we're ever going to see Nintendo console exclusives ever coming out for other consoles or other platforms. Because, okay, Ox says, what I like about Xbox is Xbox Gold, which gives you free games every month. I mean, that's a plus. I mean, the issue with me is that I remember when PlayStation originally didn't force you to pay for PlayStation Plus. You could just do online games whenever. And now PlayStation Plus, it has that exact same kind of model where every month you just get a new round of free games. So, like, that is definitely, like, you know, major bonus points for that. I do still think that the ability to be able to play your video games online should not be tied down to a subscription service, but, you know, when you're in bad situation. Ultimately, I don't know. When it comes to consoles, if I were to get a specific console, I think I would go for PlayStation. Myself, just because there are a couple of games on PlayStation that I know for a fact I would be very interested in playing. Stuff like the Uncharted series. Like, I don't think I've ever played an Uncharted game, but I would definitely be interested if I picked it up. What else? There's a lot of stuff that they're going to be coming out, like, does Ratchet & Clank come out for any other consoles? I think that was another one I was kind of interested in doing. There's not much to do in here, is there? Can I upgrade the house to wood yet? Nope. No, I cannot. Now, there's like the Ratchet and Clank series. I know Crash Bandicoot, they're planning on bringing that back. That's going to be interesting. Oh, I suppose it'd be... Now, I was looking at the new God of War. And the new God of War looks interesting. And according to what the director of the new God of War says, he says that there aren't any QuickTime events at all in the new God of War. And when I saw that, I'm just like, blasphemy? What? I'm sorry, what? That's impossible. How is that, you know, how does that work? Like, that's literally all you do. Wait, God of War is known as QuickTime event, the game. How are you going to pull that off? I don't know. I guess we'll see. But Nowadays, we've come up with ways of making games like that interesting without QuickTime events, so that's what I'm kind of hoping for. Okay, how much do I need? Fiber. Oh, I need sand. Shit. It's dark. I don't think I can do that. Yeah. Now, I used to be a huge Halo fiend, and that is why I was way into Xbox for a really long period of time. But you don't get what's different between the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. All your friends say that this console is better. In reference to which console? I don't. Honestly, once the Xbox One X comes out, there are some people that state that the Xbox One X is going to be better hardware-wise to the PlayStation 4 Pro. But, and this has been pointed out to like everybody and their dog. Either, yeah, exactly. The important thing is the games themselves. Like, you could have the best hardware on the planet. I mean, it's right back down to the original, the arguments that people used to have with video games. Back in, like, the Genesis and the Nintendo days, where it's like, oh, Genesis has got, like, 32-bit, and it's like, look at the graphics. Mario's this slow, and then Sonic's this fast. That kind of thing. Like, it's right back down to that. Like, it comes down to, do the games on this console suck or not? And if the answer is yes, the games on this console suck, then I'm gonna go for the other guy. Like, it's not about the performance of it, and they're really, I don't know, they're really ringing the bell on that one. Like, right back into the original way we were thinking about it. And I'm not sure where that came from. Like, why suddenly we're thinking about this all of a sudden? I don't know. Mainly I'm a PC gamer because it's extremely, like, open when it comes to indies, and that's why. Because, like, an indie developer could literally just release their game on, what's that one website, like etch.io or whatever? I don't know. It's like the indie developer website, where you could just take your game, release it, and go, hey, it's, you know, can you make people pay for stuff on that? I forget. I think it's a free resource. I don't know if they at least have to allow you to be able to give tips and stuff, right? They just, like, throw your game up there and just be like, hi, I made this. And then suddenly you can actually get, you can get a following, and that's kind of amazing. You don't see a whole lot of that on consoles. It's very, it's very controlled in that sense. Yeah. I've been eating these later. Why the hell not? What the heck is this? Oh, clay. Cheese. That looked like very, very moldy cottage cheese. Oof. What else? Oh, I'm going to need... Oh, wait, I can't get any of this stuff. Never mind. Never mind. Whatever. I'm almost up one level anyway. Will you sit, you bastard? But no, I think that's one of the reasons why I'm so interested in doing Nintendo-type stuff, because their games, out of all games that I've ever seen on consoles, I'm still interested in playing, so... And that's why I currently own the Nintendo Switch, because I'm still deeply entrenched in that fandom. And we're still in the trial period for that. You know, I'm not entirely sure whether or not I am totally satisfied with the Switch yet. And I did put up the ultimatum that if Nintendo keeps making stupid decisions in terms of content ID and, things relating to like being very cynical about, online Let's Plays and things, that I would continue to not be paying attention to them. And I would not be buying their consoles day one, because that's a stupid decision to begin with. Is this Rokinik or something? Are you talking game-wise? I don't even know what Rokinik is. Hold on a second. What? I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. I looked that up and I get dog breeds. I'm confused. Come here. Right. Back to this. Oh my god. Oh, Ragnarok. This is Ragnarok. I was very confused for a second, just like Ragnarok. You know, this is Ragnarok, and I. Oh, and let's talk about that again. Why don't we? Because God, the controversy surrounding Ark, still after so long. Why? I don't understand why it's still such a big deal. You know, the controversy surrounding when they released Scorched Earth as paid DLC, even though Scorched Earth was made by an independent game developer that was literally like the game that they were making, it was just a mod. That's all it was going to be. And you know, and then suddenly the guys over at Wildcard, they're like, "This is amazing. Do you want to make this legit? Like, do you want to make this like a full part of the game?" They're just like, "Yeah, sure." And they're just like, okay, you put a whole lot of work and effort into this. I feel we should have, you know, you should be compensated for this. So, yeah, they made it paid DLC. Well, they brought their studio directly into their studio. That's the way they marketed it. Actually, they didn't really market it much at all. And then they released this DLC that is paid, and their game's still in early access. So that squicked a lot of people. And then controversy swirled around saying it's like, oh no, they've turned heel. My God. No, they didn't. It's just an indie developer. They wanted the mod team to actually get paid for their, you know, for the stuff they did. And then one thing led to another, and then people just and now there's like so many people that have spammed the review score for, you know, just the overall review score on Steam. So now it's almost constantly in a state of mixed review. Despite the fact that the game is pretty damn good. And they come up with brand new gigantic patches for it, like every single week. You know, it seems like only a couple of weeks go by and they're just like, hey, we got a new dinosaur. Oh, and also we've fixed up the physics on this, and this. We balanced this. Like, let's see. You really wanted the limited collector's edition dossier? I actually don't know. Did I get that? I forget. It does that include like a whole bunch of the things you start out with? You know, like you spawn with? I forget. I know there was like limited edition stuff you could get by, you know, by early access and pre-order, but I don't. Where was that? I don't know, I just, like, back to that. It just bugs me. And what really bugs me is that people are not reversing their reviews. Despite the fact that Scorched Earth, it's still on Steam, and it's still for pay. And they're not going to change that. And they shouldn't. Under any circumstances, they should not change that at all. Because that sets a really bad precedent. Oh, it hasn't come out? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Unless I bought the game again, I wouldn't be able to get that either, right? I believe so. But yeah, no. I mean, consider this. For the people that still are really upset about the fact that Scorched Earth was paid DLC, why would they suddenly turn their heel and go, okay, never mind, you guys can have it for free? Why would they do that? Like, why would they ever, like... Because that's literally giving in to demands. Why would they do that? Because that doesn't make any sense. Because that sets a really bad precedent. The idea that if you whine loud enough, that you'll get free shit. And let me tell you, that's not something you want to set as an example of your company. You know, because suddenly you're never going to be satisfying anyone unless everything you do is free. I don't want a company set up like that. You know, I would like to be able to pay people for the work that they do. The Collector's Edition dossier comes out with the full game of Ark when it comes out August 8th. Ooh. Interesting. What does it come with? Like, let me know. Does it just, like, come with a dino statue? It's like a Karnov or whatever? Here, I need more resources. Need more stone. Also, I'm gonna need food sometime soon. I could live off on berries, but meh. Break it. Break it. Come on. There we go. But yeah. I kind of wish people would reverse it, because I like this game. I really like it. And it kind of, it sucks that the Steam library, it's pretty much constantly sitting at mixed for forever. It comes with one necklace and a book full with all the dinos. Ooh. Is it like a worn book or something? Like, does it make it look like it was worn, just like leather bound, that kind of thing? Because that sounds nice. Oh, yeah, I'm tired. Shit. Yeah, I talked about that in the last stream I did. I talked about the fact that Undertale is coming out for the PlayStation, right? I think I did. And I discussed the fact that they have a collector's edition coming out for it that, I want it. I want it so bad. Like, I am so, like, I angrily want it. That's where I'm at right now. And, I mean, normally I'm not very excited when it comes to collector's editions, but the fact that I'm already kind of a fanboy with the series, you know, that helps that helps steer my decision. And on top of that, what comes with the collector's edition, I think it comes with a booklet, and I believe the booklet is some kind of a children's storybook. And I have to imagine it has something to do with the war between humans and monsters, right? The Ark Collector's Edition is $160? Nope. Nope, not doing that. I don't have the money for that. Ugh. That's terrifying. Anyway, okay, what do I need to fix this? Wooden thatch. Gotcha. Oh, wait, thatch. I need to go collect more thatch pretty soon. Anyway, so, there we go. Now, the collector's edition for Undertale also comes with... Well, it has more than you remember. I'm sure. I'm sure it comes with a lot of stuff. Anyway, the collector's edition for Undertale, it comes with that booklet, but the thing that I'm actually interested in, out of everything, is that it comes with a heart locket. And damn it, you know, you suckered me. That's it. That is literally all that thing needed to have in order for me to be suckered into buying it. Well, okay, no, my friend was actually talking to me the other night, and I mentioned it, and he's just like, you do realize that you could probably go on something like Etsy, and somebody on Etsy probably sells heart lockets based on Undertale for, you know, probably less money than that collector's edition. You don't need to spend all that money. But then I said, but does it have a music box on the inside? You know, that plays the memory theme? Huh? And he's like, well, no. But why are you basing your purchases off of stupid stuff like that? And I'm like, shut up. You like the game. I know you do. Put down the tough guy persona and actually work with me. Okay, more rock. Sorry if you offend me, but you've never liked Undertale. Hey, that's cool. I'm not one of the crazy fans of Undertale. It's like, seriously. And I've mentioned that before. It kind of sucks that the fan base has gotten ravenous and stupid. I love Undertale, but I love it as a game. You know, it's as far as I've brought it. Toby Fox is not Jesus. Although a few people would say that that would be blasphemous. No, I like the game for the fact that it's a game. It's like I like it a lot for that, especially what it does and, you know, the kind of experience that it gives. But if you don't like it, then that's fine. Like, perfectly fine. I do know a lot of people, like, unfortunately, when it comes to that game, you need to have some serious, blind curiosity. Determination, as you would say it. No, you need to have some, like, serious curiosity to play that thing very far into it. You know, like, ridiculously far. So, if you don't have the if you don't have the drive to do that, then I've actually seen quite a few people who have played the game, who have played all the way through it, and their response to it is, okay, whatever. Like, I actually remember it was Pro Jared. I think I saw his playthrough of it, and his response when he finished the game was, "All right, I finished it. I now, I now know everything about Undertale. So what?" And yeah, I mean, unfortunately, a lot of that has to do with being spoiled by the fan base. That too. And that's another thing. Like, that's a game you need to go in there with, like, 100% no expectations, and then come out with every expectation. Actually, does that make sense? I don't know. All right, now here's a fun thing that was updated with Ark. I don't think I mentioned this before. Like, they finally fixed this engram system so that if you want a specific engram that is lower down the line, it doesn't stop you from picking it. All you have to do is select it, and it'll go, "Oh, are you sure you want to learn this engram?" along with its prerequisite total of 13 engram points. And it'll just teach you all the things you need for the engram. Like, bam, there we go. Okay. I suppose I could upgrade my shack now. See, how much wood does that cost? I know it takes a lot, I know that. Oh, also, wait, does it require a bunch of thatch, too? I'm trying to remember. I sound like a really lovable person, not in a gay way. No, I get what you mean. I'm chill. Like, if somebody likes a thing, hey, by all means, like a thing. There we go. God damn it. All I can think is the one quote from, what was it? It was one of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged movies that Little Karibo did. It's like, no homo, right? All of the homo! Yep. Okay. So, do I have enough materials now? Probably. Where was it? Structures? Mare. I will say, I like the, I need thatch, wood, and fiber. Okay. I think I'm a little bit short on fiber. Little bit. Oh, I will see. Crafting. I do like the organization of everything. I like the way they've set it up now. Because I distinctly remember that the organizing of all of the engrams and everything was a little bit convoluted, like ridiculous. Come to think of it, I kind of want to go back and play one of the older versions of Ark just to try and get a scope of what I hated about it. There was something about the inventory system that I did not like, but something that I really like about this one. Let's see. 3. That. Then, how many more resources do I have? Yeah, I kind of want to. I want to, as well as upgrade, I want to expand a little bit, so. Oh god, need more wood. Here. Make a bunch of those. And then this is ceiling. This is going to look doofy. But I'm doing it anyway. Yoink. Drop it all down. There. There's probably some hotkey way to drop all that stuff into your inventory, right? Like, hold on a second. How about... Nope. No, that doesn't work. I thought maybe if I hovered over something and pressed a button. Your most highest character in Ark is level 68. Boy, you must have been playing for a while then, because... Oh, God, I'm in very encumbered. Whoops. Hold up. I almost forgot that was a thing. I'm not a gigantic fan of encumbrance systems in video games. Like, if it has it in there by default, I guess, you know, I don't have much choice, but 5 weeks. And that had to have been 5 weeks chock full of Ark, that's for sure. Let's see. Damn it. Shit. I don't... Hold up. I'm trying to remember. Can I just, like, upgrade the bottom of the floor here? Trying to remember how would you do that? Because it seems like all I can do is just expand off it. I don't want to demolish. Because, like, all the boxes and all this stuff is on it. Damn it. Ah, whatever. You know, how about this? I'm just going to make another, you know, another shack. Why not? No reason why I couldn't do that. Right. Oops. Okay. Okay. Yeah, again, this looks a little doofy, but whatever. There. Hi, ceilings! Oh, God. Oh, it feels like an outhouse. Damn it. That's not what I was going for. Crud. Okay, what do we got? I've used up a bunch of my resources on that, so... Why suck small houses? I don't know. I'm pretty much done with the small house. What is this stuff? Does this... Is this just, because it almost looks like something I could harvest from? Oh, why such a small house? I don't know. Because I just want to. I mean, mainly, I'm not, let's see. Oh, yeah, you wouldn't have been in the chat, originally. I'm not planning on doing too much, for this round of Ark. Like, nothing permanent, and I'm not going to be doing it on a regular basis. I decided to dive into doing some Ark today because I was going to play ukulele. But it turns out that I kind of broke my controller with soda on, you know, freak accident. Oopsies. Bigger is better. I mean, fair enough. Here. I am going to go look for shrubs and stuff. But no, I'm not going to play ukulele without a controller because that's just a game that deserves a controller input. Like, keyboard's just not going to work for it. So, I don't know. At very last minute, I'm like, okay, what's something that I could just pull up and play and, you know, have fun and enjoy with? Ah, Ark. That's good. I've been playing a bunch of Ark. I could do Ark on stream. It's like, okay, cool. Merp. Thought about doing like a roguelike or something. Like I thought about doing Binding of Isaac, but I literally just did that. Like I think just last week. I'm not cool with that. I don't feel like it. I like putting a little bit of space in between games. You know, some variety. There. And I don't know if you noticed, but the harvest amount on this thing, I decided to set it up triple. Just because I wanted to actually get somewhere with this stream, and not just flounder around, not being able to pick up enough ingredients to do things in. Because that was my last Ark stream. It was just me floundering and dying hopelessly by raptors. There we go. Meh. Okay. How much fiber have I collected so far? Let's see. About 200, according to that number on the side. Yep. Okay. I can upgrade myself to... Oh my god. I have ignored my upgrade a lot. Damn it. Alright, well now what do I do? Let's see. Movement speed's pretty high. I'm gonna up weight, and then up my stamina a couple times. Now what? Oh, I could actually add... Oh, yeah, nah. I can do that. What else? I might as well have the window with it. Yeah. I suppose I could try to stretch this out a little bit. Here, I could try to make it look a little bit more like my actual Ark structures and homes that I do. Because it's sort of just a temporary, crappy little dinky thing at the moment. Let's try that. I'm gonna need plenty of resources. I'm out. So much upgrade. I forgot what it's like to play the game with XP multiplier up by 3. Okay. So how many of those do I have now? Here. Okay, 3. I think I'm gonna go by 9. So pile in the rest of this wood. So this would make it 4. 5, 6, 7. Because when it comes to my structures, I tend to not make them look all that great. I basically just make them function. And that's the end. Dang, I need a lot more wood. Crap. I am not encumbered yet, so I can build here. And there. Whoa. Oh, damn it. Urgh. Why you have to show up now? Seriously, I'm not prepared for this. Crud. There isn't any sand around here, is there? Okay. Meh. Okay, alright, what do? I guess spear. That's all I'm going to be able to do. Hold up. Hey, come on. Get inside. There. I'm not letting that guy walk around here. No way. Oh, wow, I'm really hot. Jeez. Ranged? No, not ranged. Let's see. Yeah, I can't make that. Did I even get the spear engram? No, I did not. There we go. Okay. Need some flint. Done. Come on. Come on. My guy is panting. Like he has gone through some kind of a ridiculous marathon. Okay. I'm also getting kind of hungry. Hold up. Luckily, I'm collecting a crap ton of berries, so don't have to worry about that. Where are you at? There you are. Well, maybe I can finally get myself a steak dinner. Here. Oh, nope. Come on. Damn it. Oh, well. Stab, stab. Whoa. Whoa, just dodged that. Screw you, buddy. Here, I need more meat than I need the hide, so it's fine. That worked out. Where's my spear? No, did that just die on me? Hold up. Where? I can't pick it up again? Damn it. Why is it so easy to break spears in this game? I've never understood that. I suppose I've never made a spear, so I don't know how structurally sound they are, but whatever. Okay. Oh, I need a... Here. How much rock do I have on me? Do I have enough that I can make a campfire? I don't have enough of anything on me to create a Okay. Here. Let's see. Is that all the ingredient? What else? Oh, some wood, of course. What am I thinking? Just enough. Good. I need to go get wood, though, because I am completely dry out. Put those away. I'll keep the berries, but I feel like I'm going to need to either, like, store them or chuck them at some point. Oh, crap. It's really, really hot out. Damn it. Okay. Well, there's not much I can do about that aside from just hang out indoors and wait for nighttime. Oh, but I need some wood so that I just realized I need wood to put in the fireplace. What am I doing? Where's my brain? Nope. Come on, man. That's one thing that I was not a fan of with Scorched Earth. Like, the whole mechanic of getting way too hot and then suddenly dying of heat stroke, that thing. Well, actually, now that I look at it, I think I did pick up my spear. You know, because there's 3 spears there, and I made 3. So clearly I just threw it, and then I automatically picked it up when I walked over it. Okay. Boy, you've been working on that that comment for a while. It's the entirety of the Friends song from SpongeBob. Alright, I haven't watched SpongeBob in a long time. Okay, are we good? Are we good? I think we're good. I'm gonna spend the next couple of minutes just collecting wood. There we go. I am not going to read it all. There. I've watched SpongeBob way too much. Like I remember I was like a SpongeBob fiend, and I don't know why. Which is hilarious because my friend was the complete opposite of that. He hated SpongeBob. And the reason why he hated SpongeBob was because of Invader Zim. And he said he hates it because SpongeBob represented a shift in Nickelodeon that he didn't like. And the shift being, like, you know, go for the show that is nice, clean, like nice and squeaky clean. Let's see. You left some comments in it. Yeah. Well, let me just skim through it real quick. No, that looks like just the lyrics to the entire song. It's just like I don't think there's anything hidden in it. But no, like my friend was like a gigantic Invader Zim fiend, and that one of the things that bugged him was that the show was canceled, and nearly directly afterwards, SpongeBob came out. And that pissed him off to no end. Like, ridiculously. Because he's just like, what? You got rid of one of the more, like, wacky, zany, amazing shows you could have possibly had. Oh, since I talked about ukulele. So I said yuka and, like, ukulele, and the only thing that you could possibly... Like, the thing that was stuck in your head was just that one song. Unfortunately, yes. Very much yes. Okay, wait, oh, I need to cook this meat. That'll do. I was wondering why you posted the entirety of the Yeah, it's like, what? Okay. I guess it's a sing-along now. Oh, hi! Are you friendly? Yo. Okay. Well, it's either you're friendly or you have very poor depth perception. Wait. There's a whole bunch of them back here. What do we... Okay, yeah, I have not been on a part of the island that would even have these guys. Hi. Hi. Megalania. Oh god. Nope. Okay, you're not friendly. Good. Lovely. So how much health do you have? Pray tell. This was a bad mistake. Oh, and you have a friend too. This is great. I'm having so much fun. Can I craft spears on the go? Here. Oh god. Nope. No, I don't think I can. Yeah. Boy, good thing I upped my my movement speed. What the heck is this? The fuck? Beached whale? Wait. Another beached whale? What's happening? What the fuck? Why? Why? Okay, alright. They left me alone. Okay, I'm interested in the beach whales. Why? Hold on. Let me check this real quick. Oh god, no. Don't nearly have enough. Yeah, they seem to quit. What the fuck's going on? Why are you here? Meh? Is this just a resource? Run! Oh god, run! They are dangerous and strong! Got that a little too late. Oh! Ooh! Oh, it's spoiled meat. Ugh. Okay. Well, at least I'm getting keratin. Burp. So, yeah, now I know an easy spot to get, like... Oh my god, there's oil in this guy! Dude, sweet! No, slap him silly. Look at all the frickin'... I'm gonna need to chuck all this meat, though. So... Do these things just, like, randomly spawn on the shore? Or something? Is that how this works? Get the hell out of here. It's really rare to find these alive? Oh, so you can find these things dead easy, but not alive? I'm confused. This is neat. Oh god. Getting hungry. Come here. Well, the good news is that I will have some steaks waiting for me back at the fireplace. Here. I hate feeding myself with anything that isn't steaks. Because it just feels like a complete waste. I know spoiled meat is important. You can make narcotics and then you can tame things, but I'm not going to be taming things this time around, like, because I'm not planning on streaming for too long after this. I actually have some plans with some friends that, yep, narcotics and tranquilizers, I know. But on top of that, I don't think we're going to be keeping this adventure. I'm just sort of running around in Ragnarok and exploring the new things. Freakish bastards. Yeah. At least they gave up. That's good news. Now, I am extremely hungry, so... Yep. I am very happy that, I'm fairly... I'm competent enough in Ark nowadays that I'm, you know, I could actually, I could survive a hell of a lot easier than I did when I originally started this game. I remember when I first tried to play Ark, I very actively died, like, very easily. To a point where, you know, it was literally, I was being thrown in situations where I would reach a location, die, spawn back up, die immediately, spawn back up, try and build myself a structure and build my, you know, build myself structure and get myself going. And I finally do that. Then a Rex comes over, dies. It's like, I feel like I'm at least a little confident. Well, I'm competent enough in Ark that I'm confident that I won't die. You know, all that other stuff, there's really nothing that you can do about it. But at the very least, I'm competent enough that my fight or flight, you know, basically the instinct that tells you when it's time to run the hell away. I think it's honed enough in Ark that I feel like I can survive pretty well. And that's good. Also, I can make some smart decisions about whether or not I should feed myself. That's another thing. Who else is out here? Anyone else? Plants? Come here. I don't know. I mean, ultimately, like, I'm very happy and excited for Ark and just how well it's doing. I'm looking forward to seeing what other things they're going to be creating over time, because it doesn't look like they're planning on ending their little run of making Ark anytime soon. I mean, even after the game comes out, you know that they're going to keep working on it for sure. Like, that'd be silly if they stopped. Just being like, yep, that's the entirety of the game. See you later, everybody. Or maybe they will. I don't know. Even if they did, they've made a good enough game that I feel that it holds up for sure. I mean, on top of that, it's like a pretty freaking game. That too. Okay. There. Drop all that off. Oh, I should probably drop off all the stuff I got from the fish. That is a lot of freaking keratin, seriously. Oh, God. Here. Drop you off over there. Metal over here. I'm not very organized. Come to think of it, can I adjust the settings on the fly? Because I think for some reason, the settings on here are lowered down to, like, their lowest amount, and I don't know why. Oh, yeah, graphics quality's medium. Why? So, let me see. Low, GTX 660, 770. Epic is Titan X. My God, what? I don't have a Titan X. I have, like, a GTX 1080. Actually, no, come to think of it, isn't Titan X... I think Titan X was actually lower than 1080, right? I think. Here, for derps and giggles. Let's test that, shall we? Let's see if my computer melts. Suddenly, like, it just everything freezes. There you go. Ooh. Oh, hey, motion blur. You played Ark on the Ark Island 1 week, and you're already level 38. Ooh. Neat. So yeah, I like this. Maybe... Actually, I don't know if I like the motion blur. I've never really liked motion blur in video games. It sort of feels like it's fuzzing out your vision, so hold on a sec. Where is the motion blur setting here? Oh, there it is. Goodbye. I'm cool with any of the other settings. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I feel a little bit more competent now. Although I noticed that frames have, like, severely dropped. Hi. Leave me alone, you assholes. Okay. Well. Like, this game is ridiculously pretty. Like, this is one of the games that I like going into, what was it, the NVIDIA Ansel. I love going into that and just taking pictures. I haven't done that too much, but like this is definitely a game that deserves NVIDIA Ansel. All right. How many levels do I... Oh, hold on a sec. Need to upgrade. Movement speed's doing me pretty good right about now. What else do I have? What do I have available? I could make irrigation systems now if I wanted to. Large stone stuff, gunpowder. I was kind of hoping that... when's the crossbow? Because the crossbow, crossbow's a freaking game changer, like that thing. Like, when does that come into play? I'm trying to remember what level it is that you finally get that. Because once you get the crossbow, like, it is so easy to just pick people off, just being like, you're dead. Oh, wait, here it is. Level 25. Hoi. Hello? See, those guys have... Okay, there he is. I think I didn't. I think I intentionally turned off all the brush and stuff because brush really... I don't know. All like the extra brush and all those effects, they really distract from all of the resources that you can pick up. I'm kind of wondering if I turned that off or not. I believe I did. I don't recall. The sand does not look nearly textured enough, is why I'm kind of wondering that. Here. Hold up. I am graphic nerding it up. Give me a second. Film grain, in case you wanted to be in old-timey times. What PC do I have? Is it custom built or a specific brand? Custom. Yeah. I am a tech nerd, so I am all about the customization. It's like a custom PC that I've built over the years. It's got like an Asus motherboard on it. Brand new power supply, because that old one was dying. And then again, a GeForce GTX 1080 graphics card. And I got that just as soon as it came out. I'm trying to remember some of the other specs. I know it has an absolute crap ton of RAM. Because my old job, it required me to have a lot of RAM on my computer. And then hard drive space, I don't even know. I just buy a hard drive whenever I need it. Low quality level streaming. What the heck is that? Don't even. Dynamic tessellation. That sounds fancy. Simple distance character movement. I don't know. Well, it's interesting because I can sort of see the polygonal, you know, like you guys can see it too, right? Like you can see the seams in between all of these. Oh god, dark. How much money did it cost? I don't like to think about it. I've never actually. I don't know if I've calculated. It's got to be somewhere within the 2K range, something like that. Like either. Well, actually, no. Now that I have the GeForce 1080, it's probably like a lot higher than that. I don't know. I am an enthusiast, so that is something that I am totally willing to spend a stupid amount of money on. Especially since, again, I sort of, like I mentioned before, I'm a PC gamer, and that is where I've kind of sunk my money, my time, and my thought. And that's why I mentioned, like, I don't really want to get any video game consoles, because I don't need it. Like, genuinely, I just... The only thing that could possibly buy me is exclusives, and that's the end of that. Jeez. Oh, it's friggin' late. Dang it. Alright, well, like I mentioned before, I actually have some plans that I am going to be doing not too long from now, so I actually have to get off here real quick. But this has been a fun little aside. Like, I've been put in sort of a better mood now that, although I'm still in kind of a pissy mood that I have to get a new controller because I broke it, but... I don't know. This was a good thing to do, just in replacement of what I was planning on doing tonight. So I think I'll do that. I'm gonna do just the standard outro that we do pretty much every night. So thanks everybody for coming out and popping into the stream, saying hello. I really appreciate it. If you wanted to take a look at this stream anytime after it's done, I'm going to be uploading it to my YouTube and my VidMe channel sometime within the near future after it's done being processed. And all that kind of stuff. I stream on Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays, all of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Some of the other games that I'm currently playing. Again, Yooka-Laylee's one of them. And again, controller's broken. I'm not playing that game without a controller. Let's see, what else? There's a ton of stuff. Oh yeah. I've been playing the Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker, which is ridiculous, and I've been playing that with a friend of mine. We need to get back together and we need to play that again. And then tomorrow we are going to... I can tell you, tomorrow we're going to be playing Phoenix Wright Justice for All. So if you're interested in hearing me do a whole bunch of voice acting over a game that's been out for, 15 years? Then, hey, by all means, pop on in and say hello. But that'll do it for the stream tonight. Again, thanks for coming out. See you next time.